Now it's time for ImVibes, the podcast. Good music, good libations, good vibes.
Welcome back to ImVibes Podcast. We are in our new studio at the humble abides of Ernest Stevenson's house in the garage, but it's a pretty cool place.
Not a garage, there's a brick wall.
It is. That's weird. We should have a Coors sign on that garage sign. Yeah. It's on the wrong wall, Ernest. Anyways, welcome back, season 7, episode 2. We're back. We have 4 Barrel Frankenstein in the house today. How you guys doing?
Great. Thanks for having us.
That's fantastic. I've been talking to Brian, and Brian highly suggested we have you guys on. So,
well, Brian's a good dude with impeccable taste. So what can I say?
You know, it's good when our manager actually gets us stuff. This is great.
That's nice. Yeah.
We had a long conversation. I think it was last Wednesday or the Wednesday before that. So yeah. So you guys are and I'm gonna dumb this down because a lot of people don't know what rockabilly is, but you guys are actually psychobilly, right?
Correct. Yes, sir.
So you want to explain to our audience what rockabilly and psychobilly is, the difference between those two?
Sure. So rockabilly is kind of a continuation of like a 1950s sort of rock and roll sound that sort of continued on. Rockabilly, it was called rockabilly because it kind of, merged some elements of rock and roll from the time and country. And psychobilly is basically that, but then a lot faster and a lot more distorted with elements of punk rock in it.
Yep.
And horror.
That too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Mm-hmm. But we still have a double bass that he plays. So that's awesome to see.
Yep. The biggest pain in the ass in the band, but yep. It looks good on stage.
Aaron, I am the biggest pain in the ass of the business.
I forgot to have you guys introduce yourselves first.
All right, I'm Aaron Cole, double bass and electric bass, backup vocals.
I'm Jake Franchek. I play lead guitar and I sing lead vocal.
I'm Todd Drummer. Number 3, I should say. Number 3.
I was going to say, I was
make
like,
that distinction.
The last show I was at, I don't remember you being there. So
No, I was not.
No, Todd's a recent addition. He's been doing great. We're real excited.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron's always really excited.
What else are they going to say? Come on.
No.
He's dealing with our hazing attempts really, really well.
We picked up Todd because our last drummer needed
crying.
to retire. He was where he needed to quit playing for a bit. And we auditioned a bunch of folks, came across Todd, and it was like, okay, this is the guy. Because he was the only one that listened to all our Spotify stuff, had all of our songs down. It was great.
but there's only 2 on Spotify though, right?
3.
There's 3 now. Yeah.
Oh.
And there will soon be a 4th.
Soon to be 4.
Soon to be
Okay.
a 4th.
Yeah, as soon as we figure out cover our 4th one will be out. That's Stupid, Fat, and Ugly. That is according to Jake, our Johnny Cash song.
Okay.
It's not about me.
A little bit slower, but got great lyrics. Super funny song. He used to introduce it. What was he used to introduce it as? This song is in no way autobiographical, and then kicked right into Stupid, Fat, and Ugly. Mm-hmm. So that got some good responses. But that's the one. Every time we play it, people sing along by the second chorus. So it's very catchy.
It's very catchy then. Oh,
It's catchy,
super catchy. And it'll stick with you. Brian told us after our last show at 27 that he was singing it at work the next day. So that's a good sign. It's a guy sees a lot of bands.
Yeah.
If one of ours is stuck in his head, we've done something right. We've got that one coming out, 2 weeks?
Something like that.
Yeah, towards the end of the month. That
just on Spotify or?
It's on Spotify, Google
iTunes,
Music, and iTunes.
Okay.
Yeah, we use TuneCore for release, and it kind of blasts out to all the platforms. That's coming, and then we're going to head back. As soon as Todd's up to speed, we're going to figure out a time to go back into the studio. We've got, 6-8 more originals ready to go. Mm-hmm. We'll start cutting those. The goal, album sometime by the end of the year.
Be nice.
An actual pressed vinyl or just?
Well,
we're talking about it. We're talking about it. I would love to press a vinyl. I'd love to have a vinyl to sell at shows, and not just because he told me that they sell really well. Although not because of that. Also,
I would buy one if I was there.
There you go.
I'm also a vinyl DJ, so I love playing local bands when I do spin, and a lot of people come up and say, "Who is this?"
Yeah,
Like,
same.
oh, yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our plan right now is to get the rest of this stuff recorded. We're gonna You got some more new ones in the pipe.
Got some more new ones in the pipe. That's right.
Yeah, we're going to try to start shuffling out songs in and out of our set. So if you've seen us before, come again because it'll be all new stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, last time I saw you guys was at Tommy's, and this was probably last year. This is when, right before we had the hiatus for the podcast, and you guys opened for the Ruftons.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Which, by the way, they're going to be on soon. The Ruftons, those motherfuckers have a lot of energy, man. Those dudes are up on stage jumping around. I'm like, man, I would get hurt if I was doing that shit.
Yeah.
And that's the funny part is they've got, like, some of it is, you know, some of the members of that band are kind of young, and so I get that, you know, they're bouncy and stuff. But the main singer guy, he's just as energetic, just as into it. I can't keep up with that.
There's a video Ernest has posted before we went to go see the Coffin Cats play at the Milestone. And I hopped in the pit to do one little circle, and my knee gave out. Bloop. I went down like a sack of potatoes, man. I was like, all right, I'm done.
That could have been a sign.
Yeah.
You never know.
Maybe
this is when you're
not to mosh anymore.
Speaking of the Coffin Cats, they've produced a bunch of
Yeah, Zach
songs,
Victor
right?
produced the 3 songs that are out right now. Did a great job. Really happy with the way they came out. We're now working with a local guy because we're getting better studio rates. Brian.
It's helped to link us up with that fella. That's Paul that you're talking about.
Paul. Paul. Out in Lake Norman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's got his own studio out there. He produced Stupid, Fat, and Ugly for us. It's coming out at the end of the month. We'll probably end up back there. Not anything against Zach. Zach did an incredibly good job for us, but a local guy, we can get him cranked out a little bit quicker, and he's cutting us a good deal. So that'll probably be the end of that one. But yeah, our first 3 were definitely produced by Zach, and he did a hell of a good job on them.
How does that work if Zach's in Michigan and you're
So we
here?
recorded them here at the Playroom over on Tuckasegee Road.
Okay.
And just took the raw tracks and shipped them off to Zach.
Okay.
And he just mixed everything down, mastered it for us, got it ready for release, and then out into the wild.
I think I told him, just do what you did on Witch in the Woods on that album. Whatever that was, that's what I want. And if anyone who does not know psychobilly, Coffin Cats are a good place to start.
Yes,
Absolutely.
they are. I love those guys. They do
Fantastic.
a great cover of the Hall & Oates Man Eater.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a good one.
You know, it was funny because that's not on any of their albums. It's on like some tribute to psychobilly, tribute to pop music, and I had to find it because I had to have that song when I spin vinyl. So I find it, and every fucking time I play that, someone walks up. Who is this? This is awesome. I'm like, yeah, it's Coffin Cats. They're like, who? Coffin Cats. Who? Coffin Cats. Okay.
Well, that's the great thing about psychobilly as a genre is you can do damn near anything.
Yeah.
As long as you add that driving bass to it. We do Pretty Vacant live, Sex Pistols song. And we always introduce have you ever heard Sex Pistols on an upright bass? And everyone says no. And it sounds great. I mean, we really kick the crap out of it, but it adds more of a, you think, like a rockabilly vibe to it?
Yeah. It's
The
almost
bass
got
thumping.
that saying that it's got the click kind of back behind everything.
Do you stand on your bass when you play?
If I was about 150 pounds lighter, I totally would.
Yeah, Aaron doesn't let me do the
I
record.
think every psychobilly or rockabilly band that plays is same at bass. Jimbo, guys from Coffin Cats, they all stand on
Necromantics.
Let's be real. Zach weighs 95 pounds, probably.
Yeah.
I am not that skinny.
Yeah.
So if I stand on mine, it's going to be a short show.
The last song.
Well, actually, it was funny. When they played at the Milestone, I brought my brother-in-law, and he got really hammered, and he actually fell on the bass while they were playing and shut the whole show down. He comes up to me later. He goes, "Was that bad?" I'm like, I've seen people running the bands on stage at the Milestone. I've never seen someone shut down the whole fucking show.
That's a hell of an accident. Yeah.
Yeah, they had to go off stage, fix the bass, and then they came out and finish the set. But yeah,
we played 2 Trees out by the lake in our Jake and I's previous band, which was more covers than originals, and they brought in one of those party buses full of bachelorettes.
oh, I can hear this.
And there was 45 or so of them, and they were just screaming. And they loved us. I don't know if
great
it's drunk
show.
or we were doing well, but either way, they were really enthusiastic. And it got to the point where midway through, I'm standing there sideways to the crowd because these women are just falling towards us as they're drunk and trying to dance. And I'm like, one of these is going to go through the front of my bass, and then I'm screwed. So I'm standing there with a hip towards these ladies. Jake's backing up as we're going because they're just coming towards us. And you're like, none of them have any balance. They're all completely smashed. Fortunately, we got through the set. Then we take the set break and we come back in from cooling off outside, and they're playing with our gear. Oh, they're all up on stage.
No, please don't do that.
That sounds like a bachelorette party.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
These ladies were feeling no freaking pain, and probably all went to jail after that because they left and they were more drunk than when they got there, and they were going to another bar.
Were they on a party bus or
Yeah.
were they driving? Okay.
No, it was one of those bus things. It was,
Yeah.
It was a what is that? There was a company name, but I don't remember what it was. But yeah, it was one of those services where they just pub crawl you for your bachelor party, and like, oh my god,
I've done that quite a few times. I did that for my bachelor party. Woke up the next morning in my Star Wars Darth Maul underwear. Elastic has ripped and was up around my neck, and I woke up. I crashed
your
out.
back gets cold.
I crashed out at my friend's apartment, who lived in the same apartment complex as me, and I walked home from his apartment just like that. Walked the door, and my wife, to be at the time, was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Yeah, I had a great time."
I don't know where my keys are, and I forgot everything, but it was awesome.
I remember half of it, yeah. So how long have you guys been a band?
So Barrel Frankenstein's on the younger side. I'd say probably like a year and a half where we were
bet 18 months now.
we were starting to just kind of get ideas together and put songs together and all that stuff. Like Aaron said, we were previously in a band called the Bootleg Aces that did a lot of cover sort of stuff. He still rocked that upright bass. We still played some psychobilly, but now we get to focus a lot more on it and, be creative. It's a lot more fun than being in a cover band.
Now, when the drunk yells for Simple Man, we can say no.
No. The answer is no
Whereas
to Leonard
before,
Skinner.
we had to play it.
Hey, Freebird, fuck you.
That one in
They
Simple
loved
Man.
yelling that at 2 Tricks.
Every show. It was like, if I ever play that again, I'm going to die.
You know, I know that I live in the South. I know where I'm supposed to be respectful to the music. Leonard Skinner makes my blood boil sometimes.
Really? I'm a fan. I like Leonard Skinner. Yeah.
I'll scoot over a little bit.
I like Skinner. I'll fess up to it.
I don't hate him. I totally respect what they did for Southern rock, but it's just
not your genre.
No.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's one of
There
those
we go.
things where there's so much connotation to
Yeah,
Freebird
and
Simple
that's
Man.
not fun.
There's that
part
whole
sucks.
like Kid Rock, Bud Light thing, and you're just like, it's not.
That's
for me.
not quite where I want to. Yeah. It takes a little bit of, I kind of like discovered Skinner when I was a teenager, and so it didn't have all of that baggage necessarily that you kind of have to wade through.
For anybody that hasn't figured it out, Jake's about 15 years younger than the rest of us. So references on him are usually lost or he
Makes
saw
me
it
15.
on YouTube.
But that's good though. So you've got a guy in the band that's
Oh, yeah.
cool with it. He wasn't brought up through the bad times of Skinner and all the shit that happened with him and Neil Young and all that shit.
Yeah.
All that shit talking and the plane crashes and people dying and all that stuff.
All that no fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then now we got Todd, so we're trying to get his influences involved here too.
Well, he's wearing a Sub Pop shirt, so
Yeah,
Which
back to the '90s we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest, so that's probably the biggest influence. And back to Reverend Horton Heat and Super Suckers. That's really kind of where I first started hearing rockabilly and psychobilly. So
Oh yeah.
I just saw
He's the king of it, in my opinion, Reverend Horton Heat.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about Reverend Horton Heat, because to me he's one of the most famous guys that probably put psychobilly and rockabilly on the map.
Yeah, it's probably, you don't have psychobilly anything like what it currently is without Reverend Horton Heat and Psychobilly Freakout.
At least not in the States.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
I mean,
No, the British were better about it than we were.
Yeah, the British scene's pretty big, but
Necromantics.
Necromantics, huge influence on us.
Tiger Arm. Well, they're not really psychobilly. What's the other band that was on Hellcat? It's a big rockabilly band.
Mented Argo's on there.
It's another band like Necromantics, though. It's damn, I forget their name. I'll randomly remember it later in this shout out.
When it's too late.
Off the Cramps.
Happens to me all the time. Yeah.
Cramps too. Yeah. But the Cramps are a little more.
They're a little more retro.
Yes, but they were. Reverend Horton Heat was more like rock and roll. The Cramps, the Cramps were kind of like gothic. Gothic.
Which there's a lot of that in the
Psychobilly,
genre too,
yeah.
which is super
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
I tell you the thing that I guess what I loved about Horton Heat and what I really found cool about this band was, I mean, Horton Heat, all three of them are powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, you watch every one of them, and it's just, you know, Horton Heat's obviously the star. I mean, he you know, brings some speed to everything he does, but I mean, finesse too, right? I mean, they have all got finesse, and so I mean, the style stuff they throw on top is just, you know, icing on the cake. But I remember back in the '90s, they'd come through Columbus, with the Super Suckers a ton, and it seemed like those two were always on the same bill.
And they have a good time every show.
Yes.
They're always
Punk and psychobilly, just living on the same.
I think it was last summer I saw the Super Suckers open for Faster Pussycat at the neighborhood theater, and I was blown away. That was my first time seeing them. I'm like, wow, these fucking guys are awesome.
They're incredible.
Yeah.
One of my favorites, and I know it sounds crazy to say that about a band that's writes such simple songs, but I mean,
simple can be good.
I feel like I've been with them on the
Yeah.
wave when they were 20-somethings, and then when we jokingly referred to their shows as the merch table because it felt like they were just going through the routines, but I get it. You know, if you're a band for that long and you're the main driving force. I mean, you know, there's like 2 or 3 of the original members left. I mean, I can see how. But to see them 30 years later, they're just as powerful and
they're
just
still
as
killing
good.
it. They're still awesome.
New fans. It's
The first time I discovered them, I used to work in a music store, and I found an import of Steve Earle doing Jackalope with them. And I was like, I don't know who the fuck these guys are, but I know who Steve Earle is. So I bought it, and I was like, wow, this is awesome.
And I feel like the 90s had a lot of that going on. These weird mix-ups for the first time, the weird mashups and billings that kind of made more, didn't make sense on paper, but had the night of the show.
Work. And that's another thing I like about psychobilly is it's kind of a Lego piece genre. It plays well, a whole bunch of stuff, because it's got, you play... Like you said, Reverend Horton Heat, you got that sort of driven rock sound that goes well in a punk show or in a rock show. On the other hand, we kind of have that southern edge, that kind of cowpunky aspect to it that can kind of, roll with some of the like prog country or hellbilly kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And but then on top of it, it's just it's melodic music. It fits well with other stuff too.
I mean, a lot of these bands could go open for like an old folks show, and they can also sell out a punk rock venue too.
Right,
So I mean,
it's cool for the
One of the coolest places I ever saw Reverend Horton Heat was at when we first moved to Charlotte. We went to I think it was a Rowan County Biker Fest.
Oh, okay.
And he played in the middle of the day, and it was the rowdiest crowd I'd ever seen under a tent. And I thought, this feels like a church revival. It just was nuts.
I saw him open for Motorhead once. That was awesome. It was funny because a lot of people in the crowd didn't know who the fuck Reverend Horton Heat was. Like, what the fuck is this? It was them.
Porter Wagner.
It was them, Nashville Pussy, and Motorhead. And, everyone dug Nashville Pussy.
Nashville Pussy fits right in.
Yeah.
That's who I saw. My first time seeing the Rev, it would have been in Houston. It would have been in the early 2000s. It was a place called the Meridian. I don't even know if it's still
So,
around.
are you both from Texas?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
He's from the Dallas area. I'm from Austin and then Houston.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got both ends of the state covered. But
So, are you a Cowboys fan? You're a Texans fan?
I'm a Cowboys fan.
football sucks. I'm a
unfortunately.
hockey guy.
Okay. All right.
My mom's a Cowboys
Football's
fan,
nuts,
but not me.
So, on a side note, we're going to get back to you guys in a minute. And I hope my dad is listening to this fucking podcast. So,
The Lions fan's about to say something.
no, it's funny. It's funny. Ernest kind of knows where I'm going with this because he's been he has helped my dad pull a few pranks on me. So my dad knows I hate the Chicago Bears, and he keeps doing all kinds of pranks on me and all that shit. So this past month, him and my mom went to Europe for 2 weeks. And while they were in Europe, he hates Tony Romo. I decked out his truck. And Dallas Cowboys and Tony Romo shit. He got home. He's like, oh, game on.
Did the Lord's work.
Yeah. I mean, no. I will show you the video later.
I want to see it.
I did not fuck around. That truck was decked out. Yeah, it was awesome. But anyways,
Beautiful.
back to you guys. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I'm as scared as what he'll do now. I mean,
You probably should be for that. I mean, he's
Yeah.
going to get you.
Decking out the truck is an aggressive move.
I mean,
yeah.
I got a whole cover for the hood.
Oh, I like it.
Looked like it was like a peel off thing, but it was actually like it looked like it was stuck to the hood. It was
You had it wrapped?
Yes.
Oh, my God. I admire the
It's
dedication.
yeah.
Shit.
Vested in the prank. I
Well,
like
man, he's been getting us for a while, so I was like, you know what? I told my mom, I said, make sure he leaves his truck at the house when you guys go to fucking England for 2 weeks. He's toast.
So you just implicated your mom.
Mom knew all about it.
See that? He's throwing his mom under the bus on this podcast. He's like, she knew it was her fault.
No. It's funny because I asked her, I'm like,
It's probably one of the
I was like,
when
when you
it was
guys
me.
get back from Europe, make sure you record his face when he gets home. So they got home late, and he didn't really see his truck till he was leaving to go do something at like 5:30 the next morning. And she just got the phone out and recorded them. He asked her, he's like, did you know about this? She goes, yes. And I've been recording you this whole time. So.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Got him back, yeah. But then he had to go have his truck worked on because I even put like the Dallas Cowboys tire caps on there for
Oh, my God.
Is there a pressure?
Attention to detail. I love this.
He got a flat tire and he wanted to go get it fixed. He didn't realize those were on because he had taken all the rest of the shit off. Mm-hmm. The guy goes, "Oh man, you're a Dallas Cowboys fan too." And he goes, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "All these caps." He's like, "Son of a bitch." So he actually had all the shit in the back of his truck, and he gave the dude all the stuff.
So my son-in-law likes to prank me same way. And I used to drive this big Dodge pickup truck, and he went out one night. They come over for Sunday dinner, and he went out and replaced all my valve caps with little black Dickin balls. And I forgot about it.
That's a
So
good
I'm
one.
like, whatever. I go to Valvoline to get my oil change, and I'm sitting in there, and this woman comes up. You know how they come up, and they're like, "Here, sign this. It's going to be this." And I said, can y'all check the air in my tires? Not thinking about it. She comes back to the window like 2 seconds later with this look like, "You sick bastard. What the fuck?" And I'm like, and I realize it because I see one of them in her hand. It's just a little dick and balls tire cap. And I'm like, "I'm really sorry. My son-in-law is an asshole." And she goes, "Right." I'm like, God damn it.
And then when you signed for the work, you just drew a little dick and penis.
See,
I totally should have.
that is my calling card. I draw cock and balls on everyone's fucking vehicles, and at work, I'll walk in someone's office.
I'll take another one. Yeah, man.
I'll walk into someone's office if they're not in there and draw a little cock and balls on their paper and all that shit. I used to draw them on like everyone else's truck, but we had a phone call.
I got IPAs too. No, that's good, man. Yeah.
They're like,
Thank you.
"Your truck's driving down 277. There's a obscene picture on it." And they're like, I got it pulled in the office. They're like, "Hey, man."
Not a great one to
They're like, "Hey, man,
explain.
we didn't tell corporate it was you. We just told them we'd take care of it." We're like, you got to stop drawing that shit on everyone's vehicles. But have I stopped? No.
That was my next question. Yeah.
No.
Let's see. We got shows coming up. We should probably talk about that.
We should.
We've got two in Asheville in early August at Club 27.
You know, I've heard about that. As a matter of fact, Brian's told us about that place.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's got the best bouncer you're ever going to meet.
We've heard stories.
The legends of Mad Dog.
He was telling us that he told him I put a sticker on the door, and the guy's like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, yeah.
He's like, no one puts a sticker on this door unless I put it there.
Would you like to talk about your Mad Dog upcoming?
Oh yeah, I watched this space. Look, you meet a legend like Mad Dog in person. He leaves an impression. I feel like a person like that deserves a song. So just to lay the line for your viewer friends here, what we have, I want you to imagine a man not particularly tall, shorter than me, I'd say, in the 5'5" realm.
But it's a presence.
It's a present. Well, let me paint the picture here.
Okay.
Doc Martens, black, camo pants tucked into those motherfuckers because of course they are, right? We got the punk vest because of course, that's an obvious. It's a throwaway one. It's got great patches, great stickers, spikes, all that shit on it. Yeah. But the big thing to paint the picture for me is the cane he carries around, which is like about yay long. So, yeah, about that. And it has a skull on the top of it. And my first impression of this man, by the way, is I'm standing outside the club. It's early. It's before anything's open. And I just see this guy in camo pants holding that fucking staff or whatever the hell round the corner.
Scepter.
Yes, that's the word for it. The scepter of Mad Dog. That's good. He rounds the corner, and I'm like, whoa, holy shit, why is this man walk? Because this man does not walk. When your name is Mad Dog and you dress like this, you don't walk like, us normal mortals do, just on a stroll. Everything is walked like intentionally.
With purpose.
And with a purpose and a drive.
Great guy, though.
Yeah, nicest guy. Yeah, absolutely deserving of a song. Not nearly as threatening as the skull cane would lead you to believe.
Super nice guy. Gives the best pre-show speech ever. If you're going to take your shirt off, put it on before you go in the bar, and don't let me see your butthole. And I was like...
Don't show Mad Dog your butthole, unless he says it's okay first.
Just for that. Nobody show your butthole. And I was like, this is perfect.
It's a rule for a reason.
I know. For a reason. And I want to know why.
Obviously, it's happened before. Actually, it probably happened quite a few times for that rule to come up.
No butthole.
Hey, Mad Dog, check this out. God damn it.
Yeah, he doesn't sound like a man of a lot of rules. So to have, that one be up in like
caught me without the
inside the top
one
three.
fucking time.
Oh, yeah, right out the asshole. There you go. Come ahead. Show me your asshole.
Well, I got to give Jake credit, though, because Mad Dog laid that rule out, and Jake came up with a new encore that fast. Because his normal encore is to, spread his ass cheeks and show the audience his asshole. He came up with something new off the cuff,
on the
right
spot.
there.
True professional.
Creativity,
right. Yeah.
The show must go on. And I didn't want to get thwacked by the scepter of Mad Dog. Yeah.
We're going to show up in August. He's going to hit us both with it.
We're going to have a song by
I don't know if Mad
I've
Dog
got a song for you, Mad Dog. You deserve it.
I think we should
If
give him a huge shout out. Yeah.
If you have the opportunity to interview Mad Dog, I strongly
totally
recommend
do it.
And this is me only having met the man one time.
Yeah, he's kind of a legend up there.
I think we would have to go there and do the interview. I don't think he would come here.
Probably not.
Probably not.
That'd be awesome, though. We would both sit here like,
This is the Mad Dog podcast.
what do you want to talk about?
Firmly in place.
Let's see. We got those two, and the.
Didn't you guys just have a show at Tommy's?
It's been a few months.
It's been a few months, but we got one upcoming at Tommy's, don't we?
We've got one in July, I think it is, or June. I got to check with Brian and get the date written down. But I'm trying to find the name of it. There's a punk festival coming that we just got added to. AVL.
Okay.
AVL Punk Fest. Brian's taking that over this year, and we're going to be in that one as well.
So you guys are now part of, what is that?
Get Off My Lawn.
Get Off My Lawn? Yeah. Brian's awesome. Yeah.
Brian
He is a great guy. Great guy.
He's significantly helped us. We were struggling because none of us are from around here. So, trying to get plugged into these clubs, they don't know you from anybody, so they don't want to talk
It's
to
tough.
you. So meeting a guy like Brian, who's very plugged into the scene, has kind of opened a lot of doors for us. We owe him a lot.
And he was at that show at Tommy's where we met.
He was.
Yeah.
I walked in, I'm like, hey, what's up? And I sat right fucking next to him the whole damn show, yeah. And then he left early, I think. Yeah, he did. Ruffins went on stage and he bailed.
Aaron was just not having a great show, and it's
Whatever.
Yeah, he was. No, I think
Aaron always has a great show. I'm joking.
I think right after you guys finished, I was like, you guys have to be on the show. And I walked up to you and we talked for a while.
We did, and we even talked about this. And it just, I think, y'all went on a hiatus, and we got a new drummer, and just having to. But I'm so glad to be here, and Glad it worked out finally.
New drummers is a thing for so many bands. I cannot tell you how many bands they just finding it. You got a unicorn horn on your forehead there.
Don't tell him that. Then he'll get a big head, and we have to listen to him.
It is Big Head Todd. Have you not heard of that group?
Todd the Monsters. Yeah,
that was my first band. It was Big Head Todd. They were huge. That's where I got this big head.
It's going to be Todd and Barrel Frankenstein.
They kicked me out because of the ego. Now I'm just Big Head Todd.
I love the cover of the John Lee Hooker Boom Boom Boom. Yeah, that's a great cover.
That's a great cover by them, definitely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of the things is we do a few covers, but we try to not do the things you would expect. Mm-hmm. Like we're looking at, there's a Ramones song I found on Too Tough to Die, that 85 album. Great one with Mama's Boy and all that stuff on it. And it already sounds like a psychobilly song. And it's like, the 11th of 12 tracks on this album. You've never heard it. They never played it live. And I'm like, we need a Ramones song, and this one's already arranged for us.
Yeah, and we can give it a spin.
Oh, yeah, we can spin it, add a little country twang to it. It'll be perfect.
Which is nice, like, because that's the problem. Like, if we just covered a Reverend Horton Heat song, it's going to be lost in the noise, because we're a trio like that. We can do a 1-for-1 sort of cover on that. That's just not as interesting as doing Sex Pistols, doing
Ramones, some Social D every now and then,
or even back into some 50 songs.
Speaking like Maybelline. Have you guys heard the new Social D album?
I have. Yeah,
it's fucking awesome.
It is fucking awesome. Yeah. That's right.
15-year wait. It's good. It was worth it. The last one, the Nursery Rhymes one, was okay.
I liked it. It was all
right.
Yeah.
It wasn't Somewhere Between Heaven and Hell or self-titled, but it was a decent record. This one reminds me of the self-titled album.
Got my Social D, that dude.
Hell yeah.
I love that album. I think it was last year I went down to Charleston to go see them. Bad Religion, and
it's another great
Mike Ness's band. Mike Ness's son opened the show. He looks and sounds just like his dad. So as I'm walking up to the venue, I'm like, why the fuck is Social Distortion on stage right now? And it turns out it wasn't Mike Ness. It was his son. He looks, he's got his hair slicked back, wears the fucking wife beater and all that shit. He looks just like his dad. He sounds just like his dad, yeah. Awesome show, though. That was a great show.
One of these days, he'll just take over.
Just swoop right in,
Nobody will even know, right? Wow.
Mike Ness looks great these days. Holy shit.
Yeah, I've been trying to find they sell a leopard print vinyl cut of that, and that's awesome. That's what I want.
That's the holy grail right now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I was up in Huntersville the other day, and I stopped in Old Town Vinyl, and he had a few copies of it. I'm like, is that just black vinyl? He goes, yeah, man, I'm sorry. I love the record, but if I'm going to buy it,
you want the tiger.
I want the leopard print.
The leopard print.
It was funny. So if you watch Mike Ness do the vinyl opening of it on Facebook or on Instagram, he opens it and the fucking record falls on the floor. He's like, I've been waiting a long time for this, and he opens it up and it just
oh shit.
If we filmed an opening of one of our records, we would totally do that.
And if it dropped on the floor, we're keeping that take.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's funny. I went to the Behemoth show not too long ago. It was 2 weeks ago. Rotting Christ opened for him, along with Deicide, and I forget the other band. But I bought the Rotting Christ record, and I put it in the back of the car. And on the way home, I don't know how this shit happened. Everything shifted. So the record came out, and it was by itself in the back of the car. The slipcase came out, and that was by itself in the back of the car. And the whole thing was like, everything was in peace. I'm like, how'd that happen? I mean, I wasn't driving crazy on the way home, but I'm like, maybe it's, a sign from God not to listen to Rotting Christ.
Upset,
You don't need this record. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So, what other shows you guys got? I know you guys said you have one coming up in July.
Those are the big August ones right now. We're looking at, there's an October one in Johnson City, Tennessee that we're kind of excited about.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
In Johnson City.
Capone's, yeah.
Okay.
We don't know that very at all, but we were talking about it earlier. It's cool because my grandkid lives in Tennessee, and she's never seen me play.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, we got to play this one because my grandbaby can come to it,
Do you know who's playing with you in
Nothing
Dodge
yet.
City?
Brian just stripped this one on us today, so we're waiting on a few more
You guys should
details.
play with a band called Wind Rider.
We interviewed somebody who recorded their whole album at the phone.
Yeah, he was telling us that you can
Oh,
just plug in a
that was,
USB and pull the stick.
Skewer Rat.
Skewer Rat, that's it.
They had recorded the whole live album there. Yeah.
Yeah, Brian mentioned that. That's probably a really good idea.
It'd be fun, to get
right.
the live
Because
sound.
Milestone used to do something like that. Do they not do that anymore? Do
I
they
don't
not?
think so.
No. Okay.
I don't know.
Every now and again, you hear about venues that do that. I don't know why some do and some don't.
Yeah.
But
That'd
You
be
gotta
great,
mic-
though.
You got to mic everything.
That's true.
So I guess that's probably why they don't, right?
well, that's
You
true.
think?
That's a good point.
There are a few really good live albums out there, like Social Distortion live at the Roxy. I can listen to that fucking record over and over.
Ramones' "It's Alive" from
Yes.
the '70s,
Yeah.
that double album. That's
Or
a classic.
the We're Out of Here, their very last concert.
That also a good one because that
Oh
one's
my
got
God.
like Lemmy and
Lemmy's
a bunch
on
of other
it.
folks on it.
Soundgarden's on there. Pearl Jam, Lars, and Tim Armstrong come out on that album.
Right,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah,
They played
yeah.
the end, 53rd and 3rd.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Dee Dee came out and sang that song with him.
He
Yeah,
got
yeah.
Love Kills
Yeah.
going. Yeah, that was classic. Then he died like 2 weeks later, which
Yeah.
kind of sucks. But
Kinda.
well, I mean, that was one of those dudes like Keith Richards living. on a borrowed time.
No, I know what you mean.
Keith Richards is
How the
obviously
fuck
made
is he-
some kind of.
How the fuck did he outlive Ozzy Osbourne?
I don't know. I thought Ozzy was going to live forever at this point. I thought that man was just unkillable.
I always told my wife, I'm like, I can keep drinking and doing whatever I want. I'm like, if Ozzy's still alive, I'm good. And then he died. I was like, shit.
I've lost it now. Fuck.
Damn it! What's my Keith Richards? I meant Keith Richards, not Ozzy. I meant Keith.
But I've heard rumors that he gets like blood trans.
I read
Fusions
that
a lot,
too,
too,
and
yeah.
apparently Keith did that in the '60s so they could tour because if they brought dope with them, they'd go to jail because everybody knew about it. So they'd clean his blood to stop the DTs, and then keep him drunk so he could get through the tour, and then he'd go right back to it when he got home. And I'm like, that sounds so amazingly.
Sounds like a
healthy.
recipe for stability.
That's fucking rock and roll, dude.
fucking rock and roll.
That's longevity right there. Little did we know that's the recipe for actually pickling yourself, so you
just
live
living forever. Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
I know a lot of rockabilly bands and psychobilly bands like to do AC/DC covers.
Not us.
I do love. We don't have one. I love AC/DC. I grew up loving AC/DC, Angus Young, and all that stuff.
I'm a huge fan of. I don't know if you guys recall this band. They're from Boston, called the Amazing Royal Crowns.
Yes.
Those
That's
guys
not
are
one I'm
awesome.
familiar with.
And they every time I would see them, they would do an awesome rockabilly cover of TNT.
Yeah.
And it was fun. I mean, I used to see them play the Cash Ball in Tremont, and I became pretty good friends with those guys. First time I saw them, they opened for the Boston's at Tremont. It was them. It was the Amazing Royal Crowns, Dropkick Murphys, Bim Scalabim, and
Nice.
the Boston's. Fucking amazing show, man.
Sounds like a hell of a bill.
That was the first
Yeah,
time.
no
That was the
kidding.
first time I saw Dropkick Murphys. This is 97, 96, 97. I'm
Is
like,
that
oh
before
my
Al
god.
Bar? Is that when they had the original singer still?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Well, he's still in the band. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, he's with Street Dogs,
I think. Yeah.
which is like I saw them play Tremont right after that. He like left the band and decided to come back and play, and he played Road of the Righteous, and the audience just didn't get that.
Didn't
was
get
him.
it.
They're like, I'm like, that's the dude.
Yeah,
That's the dude that really sings this song.
Y'all should be more excited than this. Yeah.
We saw Hillbilly Casino open for the Reverend a couple of years ago.
I was there.
Right
Oh,
on.
I'm sorry. I
Oh,
was,
no shit.
No, when they played.
Neighborhood.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were there.
I was there. Yeah.
This is the idiot that was screaming about Sparky the dog during the Reverend set. Made him laugh. I don't know if you saw that part, but this dipshit's drunk going, Sparky! And Heath looks at him and starts laughing. I'm like, he's not with us. Anyway, Hillbilly Casino does Iron
was.
Fist by Motorhead on the upright bass.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard this shit, Google it later. It's amazing.
I haven't heard it. Yeah,
Because
that's not good.
okay, like when Reverend Horton Heat does Ace of Spades,
Yeah.
they do the opening part on the guitar. They actually do all the bass parts from Motorhead on the upright.
Damn.
It is nuts, dude.
Takes a lot
It's
of
so
a lot of
fast.
Yeah.
finger strength.
It is so fast, but it's one of the best psychobilly covers I've ever heard because they just nailed it to the wall.
It was impressive.
so
yeah.
good.
That group was impressive.
Oh, yeah.
That was my first time ever seeing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very
My-
impressed.
They had a
Yeah.
lot of energy. Which
they had that banjo guitar thing that they did that was smart. That's a smart idea. That was cool.
That's one of the things, back to Barrel Frankenstein, that we really strive for is we like to have a good time. And we want and we want the audience to know we're having a good time.
If they see that you're having fun, they'll have fun.
Yeah.
I mean, his lyrics crack me up in
they are funny.
every show. And we just try to have a good time because there's too many people that stare down at the neck of their guitar and
Elvira drain my balls. That's
How do you not have fun with that, right? Yes.
If you get offended by that, you just don't fucking get it.
Spotify pushed it back like 5 times.
Did they really?
They weren't super happy
If
with
you
Elvira
listen to
Drain My
it, there's
Balls.
no actual profanity.
No,
in
that
it.
song is about a pinball
all
machine.
innuendo. And we tried to publish that thing for like 2 months, and they just kept rejecting it. And I'm like, fine, slap an explicit label on it.
How is that on there? But I mean, why'd they have an issue with that? Not like NWA, fuck the police.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, in the Bennigan song, I actually yell Monte Cristo motherfucker loud in the background on the refrain. They didn't say shit. Elvira, no cuss words, no refrain. This is explicit. I'm like, no, it's not.
It's really not. It's literally.
I mean, it is, but it's not. I'm like, you don't want your kid to be like, oh, Mom, why is Elvira draining their balls? I mean, Mom,
my kids actually love that song.
I like basketball. Why are they going to take all the air out of the balls? I don't get it.
You would know if you knew that pinball.
But yeah, I mean, look, the goal is just have a good time. And that's one of the reasons we got Todd on board, because we're back at practice laughing all the time now, which is fantastic. So welcome, sir. You're more than welcome to be here.
Oh, this is good too, because I'm getting to find out exactly what kind of music we're going to be making here pretty soon.
He's learning as we go here. Yeah.
But seriously, how many practices have we had?
3, 4?
4. Yeah. These are brand new editions.
3.
Yeah.
So I know their backgrounds. What's your background with music?
Gosh, I mean, just been on the drums since I got like junior high, 7th, 8th grade. You know, locally, I was in 2 bands. From the Gun was a punk band for a while around here, and then a little band we called Jodie Foster. You ever heard of Jodie Foster's Army, JFA, the skate punk?
Yeah.
We had we covered them, but we were called Jodie Foster's Armpit. So it was,
nice.
We just played skate park shows, so that was pretty fun.
I like it.
Yeah, that was a blast.
We don't have many of those in Charlotte anymore. A lot of the cool shit in Charlotte's gone, man. I was driving down to Wilkinson, and that what was that drive-in restaurant?
Is that gone now?
It's gone.
Yeah.
No shit.
Frank's.
No, what Frank's? It was
South.
they had the special
Something 21.
Yes.
Yeah.
I drove past it the other day. I'm like, oh shit, they tore it down.
I'll be dipped. I didn't know that.
I mean, there's
There was no one to take it over, so he sold it.
Yep.
yeah. Well,
First Notice Studios.
At least it's not forced out of business or one of those kinds of things.
all the cool shit in Charlotte's gone, man. It's like people ask, where's all your cool shit here? I'm like, you're standing on it, dude. It's gone.
Kicked the shit out of the city.
Yeah, and you were hitting on Tremont. Tremont used to have a ton of shows. Too,
Man,
like
I lived at
2000s.
Tremont. Those fuckers knew me by name. Now they know me by name at the Milestone. It's funny. I was there 2 weeks ago for the No Anger Control show, and I actually got cut off by Buck.
That's funny.
Buck's like, you've had 4 doubles, man. Are you driving? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. He's like,
Are you?
Yeah. All right. Okay. Sorry.
Have
Buck.
you seen any of the shows over at Goodyear Art? The Goodyear, was it that arts center over there in North? What's the outdoor Camp North?
No, I haven't. I just saw that Septic played there though.
Yeah, Poison Ruin played there a while back.
Really?
I think some of the local guys were organizing some of the shows over there for a while, is what I'd heard. So, but I haven't seen. There's usually like one good show a month.
What part of Camp North then are they playing in?
It was it was literally in the Goodyear Art Center,
really?
in the art gallery, right? So they'd park the band in there.
That's
you'd
kinda
pay,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, there's a beer, craft beer at the end of the outdoor, so you can drink there and just hang out and. Like a $5-10 show, and it was all ages. So again, it was
That's awesome.
done by 10 o'clock, and
We need
everybody was
more
involved.
No ages punk shows, man.
Yeah.
I mean, all right, we're all old fogies. We've all been around punk for a while, but it's a dying art, man. We got to get these kids in.
Kids, where was kid energy better expressed than punk rock?
My 13-year-old daughter keeps asking me, Dad, can I go to the Milestone? No, you still got a while. Now, my 18-year-old, I'm like, hey, come to the Milestone. She goes, fuck no, I'm not going to the Milestone. She goes, no, I'll die there. I'm like, no, you won't. Just don't touch anything in the bathroom. You'll be fine.
Next time you go, you got to tell them they need some psychobilly. We haven't been to the milestone yet. We're trying to get in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Put in a word for us, man.
I will. Well, I keep asking Buck when he'll have me.
Last place we saw the coffee cats.
Yeah. No, the last time I saw the Coffee Cats, they opened for the Aquabats up in Asheville. And they're on tour again with the Aquabats. So
I saw them in front of Dropkick a couple of weeks ago.
really,
Aquabats, they were amazingly good.
they
Yeah,
are.
you sent me
They
that
are.
stuff.
They
It
are
was
still killing
really,
man.
really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're coming back to town again too. So
Are they?
I think in
should go.
September. Yeah,
right.
September. Great show, man.
gonna
Great
look.
show. It was that. It was Mike V and the Rats, the Coffee Cats, and the Aquabats. So
Good show.
It was a bats, rats, and cats show.
I saw the flyer for that one. Yeah.
And it was funny because that was cool because you
That
know
was good.
Mike V came out and he's singing. You know, he's got that still Henry Rollins raspy voice to him, but he did a cover of Minor Threats, Nice Guys Wear White, and he did a cover of Agent Orange, Bloodstains, and he was like, man, we just want to thank Agent Orange because, you know, if it wasn't for them, he probably wouldn't be playing music. And I was like, oh, that was cool.
That is cool.
Coffee Cats came out, and they killed it. And then my daughter broke my heart, like, the Aquabats came out. I'm like, yeah, because I took her when she was 5, and we had a blast. You know, when she's 13 now, and she's like, I'm going to go sit in the bench in the back, Dad.
Oh,
I was like, man, come on. But it was funny because then they announced they're playing Charlotte. I said, hey, the Aquabats are coming back. She goes, I'm in. So that'll be cool. I just think she didn't want to go drive all the way up to Asheville to go see him. So
I hear you. I hear you.
Charlotte doesn't have many ska bands. We were supposed to do a bill with Ray Gun Sally. They're fairly new.
yeah, so that's the guys from what's that other band? Now I'm drawing a blank. It was funny because after we had them on the podcast, the fuck's their name?
Sustainables?
No. Fuck.
Local band?
The guys that talk about Brad from Sublime. The Bleeps.
Oh,
The Bleeps.
Oh.
That's the Bleeps.
Is it?
Yes. So it was funny. We had him on the podcast and we're like, hey, man, there's not many ska bands in Charlotte.
Yeah.
And they're like, within a year, they
Picked it up.
they're like, oh, they're right. We don't have any ska
We
bands
wanted
here
to
in
play
town.
that. We wanted that show, but that's when our drummer decided he was done. So
Yeah,
we
and
had
it
to
just
skip
didn't
that
work
one.
out,
We
unfortunately.
couldn't get anybody up to speed fast enough. So
Would
we
love
dropped
to
that
play a show with Ray Gun Sally though.
one. Yeah, they're all. Everything I've
I've
heard
is
not
great.
seen them, but I've heard they do a ton of good covers.
Yeah.
They're all, we do an end of summer ska party at Tommy's every year, and it's a struggle to find ska bands to play, man. And we got a band from Asheville last year, the Sun Sippers, and the Pink Flamingos from Raleigh, was it, or Durham? Something Flamingos, and they came out and played too. But I'm like, you know, that was a bitch. Like, hey, we didn't want to play Tommy's. Like, hey, man, Tommy's pays. And when you play Tommy's, you have an audience that appreciates you. You're not just playing for a fucking crowd that's not even.
That's right.
It
No,
is
it's
true.
such a
to you.
cool bar.
Tommy's,
It is.
you go play Tommy's and the audience appreciates you.
so much fun.
Everyone's
Yeah.
in it. And then the show, you're not just playing to a crowd that's just sitting there. Because, I mean, when I go spin vinyl, if I spin at like some weirdo brewery in town, I spin music on deaf ears.
Yeah.
No one's even paying attention to me. I go spin at Tommy's or I spend every Wednesday at Hattie's. And everyone's like, this is dope, man. You're playing punk rock shit all day.
Isn't that
Yeah.
funny?
I
Isn't that funny
love it,
that
dude.
interaction's part of the payback?
It is.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
you know,
every time
makes it worth it.
I spin at Tommy's, you know, Jamie tries to pay me. I'm like, dude, don't even. I'm
back to having a good time.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
I mean, you know, it's
It's for everybody to have fun. Exactly
you
right.
don't want to feel like you're too loud in the room.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons him and I blew up that cover band we were in. The Aces were doing well. We were playing multiple shows in a weekend.
Yeah.
But it is fucking soul sucking to be playing for the waitresses who don't give a shit.
Yeah, you're in the restaurant
And
and,
you're just
then
like-
you just got it's like everybody's like sitting
Yeah,
over their plate of French fries.
Yeah.
There are nights at Hattie's when the place is dead. I'm like, I'm just going to play this whole fucking record and go outside and smoke.
And that's the thing is we got to the point where it was just like we played one show. I'm not going to name the venue because they were super nice to us, but we were doing that and trying out for this charity that we were going to do for breast cancer. They were doing a thing. They wanted to hear us. So they came to this bar and we're like 2/3 through the set and they're completely ignoring us. Just like not paying attention to an audition. We are literally playing to no one. And I watched this man rip off the greatest punk-inspired ZZ Top solo behind his head at top volume to get these fucking people to turn and look. Yeah. I just watched it. He's like, "What?" It was sort of these guys were like, "What the fuck is going on in there?" Yeah, it was brilliant. It was the only way to get their attention. And after that, it was just kind of like, now our kind of motto is we don't play the fish restaurant anymore. Because it's just it is just pulls the soul right out of you when you're like, I've moved all this shit, I've tuned up, we're working our asses off. No one in here gives a shit.
It's work, man. It's work.
Yeah, it is hard work.
And it's like a whole day. All right, we gotta load up all of our shit. We gotta go to the venue. We gotta set up all of our shit, load in, play, and then pack it all up and go home still. I mean, that's a whole fucking day.
And as long as you've made somebody happy, it's totally worth it.
Oh, yeah. As long as you
no one cares.
Yeah, so you're just like, this was practice, but with a lot more work.
Yeah. I mean, even the old Tommies. Do you remember the old Tommies with that little room?
I was there once.
Okay.
And I saw
but it still had the same
my friend Ryan's
vibe.
Band Pen 15 do an all Clash set that fucking night. And it was awesome.
That was awesome. But that's always been a place for local appreciation of local music, I'd say.
Jamie's all about it, man.
Jamie's great. Yeah. No, he's always been great.
It's also the only bar I think I've ever been to where I saw somebody drink Malort intentionally, order it.
Goodness gracious.
Hey, you're lucky we're not there. Because we all have shots of Malort in front of us right now. When we had on Brian and Skewer Rat, we all did shots of that. And they had both never had it. So what's the girl's name who sings in Skewer Rat? I forget her name.
I'm not sure.
I forget her name. She had her shot and Brian had hers. She goes, kind of tastes like pickles.
I thought you said mustard.
Was it mustard?
Yeah, I think she said mustard.
Did she say mustard? Someone else said pickles then, because we always malorted anyone who has never had it.
Yeah.
So
I would say that's a very optimistic description.
We need to get a bottle for the fucking podcast.
Try this. It just tastes like mustard.
How many sells more Malort
It's
than any other bar in Charlotte?
I'm sure.
It's a Chicago liquor.
Like a liqueur?
Probably for
Yeah, it is notoriously
I'm gonna steal more of your Four
foul.
Roses. I like it a lot, actually. Yeah,
it's good.
it's very good.
Four Roses is always solid, I think.
Yeah.
Especially single barrel.
Thank you for.
I got one question that I asked all the bands before we sign off. And I don't know if you guys have listened to any of the old episodes. And this is something I'm going to continue going through in episode or season 7. I always ask you guys the name. You don't have to name 3, but I always at least one, not of your cover song, but of some of your favorite cover songs done by other artists.
Rudy Can't Fail by the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Yes.
It's one of the best fucking covers I've ever heard. And it's not on Spotify or Google. The only place you can hear it's YouTube.
Yeah.
Because there's a copyright thing. But if you haven't heard it, superb. That Clash song by the Boss Tones is amazing.
Clash is my favorite band of all time.
Oh, yeah.
So,
That's a good favorite band.
So I got this
The Clash.
tattoo here, Death or Glory, but Eric Huskins from the Van Huskins drew it for me.
Nice.
And I had it tattooed on my arm. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, one of my answers, I've got 2, so not 3 because I suck. I'm sorry.
There you go.
But my first one is I saw the Reverend Horton Heat. He did. It was a period. It wasn't the first time I saw him. It was one of the second times. It was a period where he would do this tour through rock and roll. Mm-hmm. And one of the songs he did in the middle of that was "Paranoid" by Black Sabbath.
Yes.
And Jimbo's doing the do 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 on the fucking bass. That was a dope ass cover. That blew my mind. The other one I would recommend. Before we started rolling, you were talking about Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
There's a recent cover, and I'm spacing on the fella's name right now. It's not my usual genre. There's this young rap guy who did a cover that just recently came out of Bulls on Parade.
Oh, really?
And it is fucking metal. He goes so hard. And it's a live, it's like a live band, so it's not, him just rapping in front of it. No, they got the full live guitar and
There's
everything.
the Brass Against
Yeah,
the
that's a fun
Machine.
one. That
They
one's
do a
fun.
fun
Yeah.
cover of that too. Yeah.
What about you?
Gosh, I'm going to go with a band that doesn't even need cover songs. Are you guys familiar with Guided by Voices?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They put out
of course,
they put out 3 albums a year and just notorious for writing songs. But they would And they would end after like a 3-hour set with Baba O'Reilly, and I always thought,
way.
I mean, I
Dude,
just thought,
I'm a
fuck,
huge
I mean,
Who fan.
what a way to show
Yeah.
off everybody's talent in that band, because
Yeah,
some of the songs are written for craft and they're writing it for the song, but to hear everybody on that stage doing Baba O'Reilly and see that, you're like,
Is that on an
all-star.
Yeah, seriously.
You know,
Probably
crazy.
on like a live album.
I gotta
maybe.
hear that. Is that? Is that
No, I think
sounds
they just
good.
do it live. They just do it live. It's that's what I mean.
look up the name
Why
of
would
this
they do a
fella.
cover song, right? I think they're just.
It's funny talking about Jimbo from Forever Norton. I call my dad's name is Jim, and I call him Jimbo. And every year for his birthday, I send him that song. I'm like, hey, this is why I call you Jimbo. And he's like, it's too heavy for me. But when I met Jimbo the last time I saw him, I said, hey man, I said, Jimbo, it's nice meeting you. And I said, I call my dad Jimbo because of you. And he goes, that's awesome. He goes, hey man, you tell Jimbo said hi. And I was like, that's fucking awesome. That was great. It's funny to see how short he is, but he is a cool ass dude.
But he's got so much presence just on I mean, and their rhythm section is so tight. Denzel Curry was the name of that rapper, by the way.
Oh,
who did
okay.
the
I've
Bulls on Parade
heard of
cover.
him, so I'll have to check that out.
Crazy good cover. It came out of left field. I'd never heard this fella before or any of his music. Denzel Curry. And I heard that cover of Bulls on Parade, and I was like, I haven't heard it
Check that out.
played
That sounds
that
good.
hard in a long time. It was good.
Now I want to hear somebody cover that Who song though.
Yeah, Bob O'Reilly. Yeah, I want to hear
Holy
that.
shit.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
It'd be like your high school band doing like Maxwell Murder by Rancid with that 20 seconds bass solo that makes your fingers go.
You know what's funny? Somebody asked me, I think it was last weekend, we were sitting every Friday at my house. We always get drunk and do stupid shit. And I was asking them, like, who's your favorite bass players? They're like, oh, fuck you. Who's your 5 favorite? And I was like,
Matt Freeman?
Matt Freeman from Rancid. They're like, what? I'm like, dude, listen to
Listen to
Maxwell
Rancid.
Murder.
Listen to Rancid,
Listen
yeah.
to Maxwell Murder. That's an awesome bass line. Yeah.
It's one of those. It's like, what are you doing in this band? That is so good.
Well, the funny thing is, he went and played for Social Distortion after that.
Yeah.
Social Distortion, I think the most chords in one song is 4.
Yeah.
And their bass is not known for complexity. And you've got Matt Freeman up there of the, huge Maxwell Murder solo going E-E-E-A-A-A-E-E-E-A-A. And I'm like, I can do that.
It took me forever to realize he was actually part of Operation Ivy.
I know. Because you
I was
don't
like,
think
what?
about it. And
Yeah.
Lars is the only one you think about for Operation Ivy, right? And Tim.
Yeah, Tim.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but you've also been that guy going to work, right? And seeing somebody cutting grass, and you're like, man, I just wish I was that guy today. Like,
Oh, yeah.
right. So he
Yeah,
he could be doing like, I just want to be.
I don't have to think.
I do
I'm
need
just
some
going to play some
Rooney.
notes for a little bit, and
I would probably lose my shit if I went to a Social Distortion show and I saw Freeman up on stage. Holy shit! Wait a minute. Where's Rancid? What's going on around here?
he's going to be doing all of the bass and also all of the guitar solos.
Yeah.
So
He could do it, too.
He could
God
do
damn.
it.
Yeah. Well, thanks guys for coming on the show.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for having
Had a great
us.
time,
Yeah.
man. Looking forward to see you guys soon on the road. I gotta go to fucking Asheville and see Mad Dog. I gotta go meet.
Got to meet Mad Dog. I'm
If
telling you,
nothing else,
Club
dude,
27.
August 7th, we're there. Come.
We're there. Come
We'll
with us.
introduce
Be
you.
our special guests.
Yeah.
Okay.
August 7th. I'll send it to you in chat.
Okay. Yeah.
But that'd be awesome. Yeah, come up there because we're going to debut his song for him.
For
It'll
him.
be a
Oh,
moment.
fucking right. Yeah. All right. See, I'm very famous for talking about shit on the podcast and completely forgetting about it later. I've told so many bands, yeah, I'll come to your show. And then he'll text me the day of, hey, man, you going to the show? Fuck today.
No.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, thanks for coming on. We'll see you guys soon, man.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely,
Thank
brother,
you.
man.
Thank
Thank you.
Adios.
Thanks. That was good.
ImVibes, the podcast. Not ImVibes. Good music, good libations, good vibes. Listen on whatever these symbols are.